I choose wealth. I choose luxury. I choose joy. I choose the higher frequencies. I choose a higher vibration. I choose a higher life.
Oh my goodness, look at my face. I feel utterly wrecked today. I feel wrecked. Look at my bags. I'm like, is keeping myself in a high frequency having a detrimental impact on my physical? Or is it simply asking my body to upgrade? And in doing so, she needs to purge, she needs to do a lot of work. She's holding a lot of energy, she's holding a lot of high frequencies that maybe she hasn't had to hold at such a sustained level before. It's kind of like putting high octane fuel in an old banged up Ford Escort. It's like, I've got to take that car to the mechanic. But the reason I'm showing my face and this reality is because I'm not trying to create a docu-series of, oh my god, this was an amazing thing that I did and it was amazing every day. I want to show the reality. I want to show that this is an experiment that I've not done before. But I want to show like a realistic idea of what I'm going through, to actually document it. And what it feels like I'm going through is, it feels like sustaining such a high level of like frequency, a high vibration of my cells. Also the mental effort that it takes to remain, to pull myself up, to constantly be policing my thoughts. Because when negative thoughts arise, or when I feel my energy start to dip, I am consciously aware of every slip away from joy. I'm constantly aware of every slight contraction in my body so that I fully expand before I can fully contract. I'm fully aware of any slight dip in my energy, any impact on my energy that is from my environment in public, for example. It's like I'm fine-tuning myself to the frequency of joy, and therefore I'm becoming very, very conscious of when I'm slipping out of that frequency, like when the radio station is beginning to wobble and might go either way. So it's a conscious effort, and it's an effort. Mental energy is still energy. Calling high vibrational frequencies into my being is still energy. And at the same time, I will be honest, I haven't been feeding myself properly. I've been having maybe a bowl of fruit in the middle of the day with yogurt and nuts, and then maybe scrambled eggs at night with some bread. And I am aware, and I'm owning up to the fact that I haven't been fueling my body for the high level of speeds that I'm taking her to. And my car, my vessel needs to go into the mechanic. And it is a pattern of quote unquote self-neglect that I've been in for years, of not feeding myself, of not taking care of my vessel, of not moving enough. And I can understand why the crashes come, because when my energy is super high, the fact that I haven't made my environment, my body, a vessel that can easily sustain such a high level of energy, of course I'm going to crash. Of course my physical body's going to get exhausted, my mental body's going to get exhausted, and therefore, because everything reflects everything, my emotional body is going to get exhausted, leading to a dip, to a depressive episode, to stumbling into the darkest parts of the void. And so I'm really grateful for this challenge, because it is showing me every step of the way, the fact that I'm having to document it, the fact that I'm having to stay so aware about everything, the fact that I'm having to look at my face every day and see how it's changing, see how the inflammation in my cheeks is rising, the darkness beneath my eyes. And I'm super excited, but when I go home, I'm doing something called a liver and gallbladder flush. And actually, I'll be able to share that with you. Interesting. But yeah, I feel like my body is purging, is exhausted, needs fuel, needs love, needs rest. As well, I'm filming this on obviously Saturday, the 1st of March, and it is the very day that Venus goes retrograde. Big energy there. It's a day after the Pisces new moon. Big energy there because of the 6th planet alignment in Pisces. Huge energy shifts. Huge portals opening. There is just, everything is not just happening in my inner world, everything is happening on the outer world. As above, so below, as within, so without. Know thyself, right? So I'm not an isolated being going through something. I'm going through something within a vortex that is going through something, within a container that is going through something, within a space that is going through something. And so I'll never be able to understand fully all that is going on within and around me. And I don't have any control of what happens around me or what happens to me. The only element I have that I can control is my response. It's how I respond to life, the choices that I make, the ways in which I allow myself to be and exist. Like, I can either exist in a state of suffering. I could spend all day in bed today just going, oh, I feel like shit. Oh. Or I could go get a massage. I could go buy nutritious food. I could rest in deep meditation, deep states of meditation, and continue to call upon this golden light and call upon my guides, call upon my spirit team, call upon the universe, call upon God, whatever you want to call upon. Call upon a higher power for aid, for energy, for healing. Like just now, before filming this, I lay down in bed and I called upon the healing energy of joy and abundance. I called on the healing energy of the universe, the divine, to once again fall into my being. And I just immediately felt 10 times lighter and better. And it's like the reminder that the medicine is all around us. It's within us, but it's also, help is always available. Help is always available. You just have to ask for it. So that's my insight, one of my insights for day 6. I think this is now day 6 of my 30 days of joy. And I can feel the quantum leaps leaping. I can feel life lifing. The chance meetings that I'm having, the synchronicities, the abundance. Got paid yesterday, so abundance came in. The manifestations are wild. Like, I am saying things out loud and they are instantly happening. And it's happening on a level that I'm just like, oh. But I won't discuss I don't think I'll discuss my manifestations on here, because I really feel like I should keep them within the sphere of my own energy and influence. So I'll just let you know that the magic be magicking too. Anyway, I'm gonna go get this massage and feed myself, and I will chat to you guys later.
Hello, my loves. So it's a little bit later in the day. I have my cup of coffee. I have in engineering. Unfortunately, the universe has decided that I should not have my Thai massage. I got the dates mixed up and I'd actually booked it for next Saturday, when I won't even be in Germany, since I go back home on the 6th. And so I won't be getting my Thai massage this week, which is fine. I accept it's not meant to be. So I spent the day allowing myself to be indoors in deep rest, just laying down, not necessarily sleeping, but just laying, listening to some music, listening to some podcasts, and just imagining the golden light of the sun, the golden light of light love, of joy and abundance to settle into me. And I do feel rather rejuvenated, not completely, but I feel a lot better than I did when I first woke up this morning. And so it's been a journey so far. So obviously this is day 6, and honestly, time does not feels like I've been on this journey for months, and yet it feels like I only started it yesterday. Like, time has just been really weird, like really weird. Like last night, and probably another reason I felt really like drained or just really tired this morning, was I met up with a friend in Bonn last night and we spoke for 7 hours straight about the universe. Those of you who know me, I love to get into my philosophical discussions. I won't call them debates because I know nothing, so how can I debate anything that I don't know? But I love to hear other people's perspectives on life. I love to share my own perspectives, just like I do with this YouTube channel, on life, on the universe. I love, love, love it when I meet someone who shows me a perspective that I had not thought of. And that is not me being big-headed. It's just me saying I've had a lot of time to sit by myself in isolation and think about how I view the universe. And I've had a lot of time to research and listen to YouTube videos and podcasts and read books. And so I've heard quite a lot of different theories and perspectives, and I've come up with my own. So when I can meet someone who is like shining at the same level of light as me, and this is what this feels like. It feels like I've been bringing myself into a certain frequency day after day after day, and that frequency will then attract others of the same frequency, those vibrating at a high vibration, those vibrating at the same like quote unquote level. I hate using the word level, but I can't really think of another way to describe it. It's just with all humility, I've been on this path for like 5 years now, and there's a certain level of mastery that comes with constant inner work. And I also am grateful and understand the privilege because I've had the time and space to be able to look inwards. And I understand that so many of you watching this have not been like gifted time, you have not been gifted space, and you've not claimed your freedom. Like, freedom is our birthright, but one thing I said to my friend last night, I said, the price you pay for freedom is your security, is your safety, is your comfort. Unless you are willing to pay for your freedom, pay for your way with these specific things, you will remain where you are. And where you are is completely fine. We are all on our own path. We all have our own journey. It's just that my journey has taken me on an intense dive inwards for several years. And I never choose the easy path, it seems. We were talking about this as well last night, how when presented with two options, both of us will naturally gravitate towards the harder one, the harder option. And he does so intentionally and I do so naively. I jump into things thoughtlessly. I dive into things like a 30-day challenge without thinking about the implications for my life, on my energy levels, on where I'm at. I just trust and surrender that the moment I choose to do something, and because I'm choosing to do it with my heart, that is what is meant to happen. It's then only after I've made the decision and the jump that I then look at the consequences, which I think is a beautiful way to live in some respects, because it means I don't live with a lot of anxiety that blocks me from doing what I want to do. Instead, the anxiety comes after I've done what I want to do, and then I'm just faced with the fact that I've done it now. So this is how I live my life, very naively, very thoughtlessly. But it's in a way it's really good, because actually it's not thoughtless, it's just heart-based. I'm going with the impulses of my heart. I'm listening to the impulses of my gut, my intuition, my higher self, rather than allowing my mind to get in the way. Yes, my mind can still be loud sometimes, but I rarely let my mind, especially not anymore, I rarely let my mind make decisions. I let my body make decisions. I let my heart make decisions. I let my guides make decisions sometimes. I let the universe bring me signs, rather than trying to like look at the logical aspects and perspectives and think my way through things. And yeah, some people may think that's impulsive or naive, and yet look at me, sitting in the sun in a banging apartment in the middle of Germany, full of joy. And so if every single decision that I've ever made has led me here, then I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? If every decision in my life has led me to where I am sitting right now, today, in this moment, in this eternal now, then how can any of my choices have been wrong? They all led me here. So those are my reflections for day 6. Again, I still can't believe it's day 6. I am grateful for this process. I'm grateful for the videos that I'm filming, because as I'm filming, I'm also editing for YouTube to release this for you guys, which means that I get to, in real time, review my progress. Like, I filmed my video this morning about feeling really run down and my body not being able to handle this level of energy and frequency. And then I went to edit the video, which was for day, I believe, 3 or 4. I think 4, day 4. And in day 4, I'm obviously discussing this exact thing. The fact that in the past, my body has not been able to handle or contain high levels of frequency, and so she crashes. And I'm witnessing a crash in real time, and I'm soothing myself through it, and I'm not allowing it to stop me. I'm not allowing this crash in energy, I'm not allowing the fact that my body is struggling to stop me from this task, because I know that it has a higher purpose. This challenge is higher than me, it's higher than myself. Who knows what is going to happen in the rest of these days? Who knows what's going to happen by the end of this time jump, this time leap, this experiment? Who knows? I just purchased tickets for a competition for a camper van. Who knows? Maybe being in this high state of joy and frequency and abundance and gratitude is going to bring me a camper van. I really want a camper van of my own so that I can live in it and travel and not have to worry about where I'm going to be. I want a mobile home, guys, but I want a luxurious one, because I'm calling in luxury, I'm calling in abundance, I'm calling in wealth, riches, and joy. Because I don't have to always choose the hard path. Yes, the hard path seems to be the one that I gravitate towards, but because I've walked the hard path for so long, I now feel as if I've worked on my sense of worthiness. I've worked on my sense of self enough to be like, okay, no more. I choose wealth, I choose luxury, I choose joy, I choose the higher frequencies, I choose a higher vibration, I choose a higher life for myself than one of struggle and burden. I lay down my burdens. Guys, it is the 1st of March. Venus just went retrograde. And Venus retrograde is like, bitch, pull yourself up, buy your long stockings, and remember who the fuck you are. That's my impression of Venus. She says, remember who the fuck you are. Remember what you are worth. I remember what I am worth, and I call in what I am worth. And I am worth luxury. I am worth a life of abundance. Say it with me. I am worth a life of abundance. I am worth a life of luxury. I don't have to work hard for luxury. I don't have to work hard in order to have an easy life. I don't have to choose the hard path every time in order to get what I want, because what I want is already mine. It is already mine. It's already yours. What you want, everything you desire, everything that you want, you already have it. You already have it. All you have to do right now is close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine that you already have the thing that you want. Because I watched a video yesterday where a man was saying, all that we are actually seeking is the feeling of having what we want. And so if we are able to feel as though we already have that thing, then we've already won. It's not even about attracting the thing. Perhaps feeling as if you already have a luxury life, feeling like you already have a camper van and freedom to roam the world, means that I actually don't need it anymore. This is what he was saying. It was fascinating. If I find the video and the link, I'll put it down below. But he was saying, and I'm rambling now and I will stop soon, but he was saying, like, we are seeking the feeling of fulfillment of the thing, of having the thing that we want. So if we can already feel as though we have the thing that we want, then we may not even want it anymore. And so with that, I will leave you. Obviously the coffee's kicking in. I want to use this energy to read my book and to afterwards go into a sense of prayer and meditation and do my daily chanting and my EFT and all of that, my daily routine. I want to keep on top of that. Maybe one of these days I'll actually film it and you can join me and do it with me. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, day 7. Love you. Peace out. Mwah.